Good morning. Welcome to OurTown at Comma Coffee. I'm Kurt Caraway. This morning we're talking about Jessica Cedillos from the United Latino Community about their Gala event coming up this month. Right now we're going to take a short break for a word from our sponsor.
Visit us to compare to be sure you're treated fair. Visit Downtown Coin in Carson City for a comparable quote on your coins, currency, and unwanted gold and silver jewelry located at 111 West Telegraph Street. Call 883-GOLD.
And we're back talking with Jessica Cedillos. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing well. It's
All
good
right.
to be here.
Now your organization, United Latino Community, has a big event coming up this month.
Yes, it's going to be on June 24th, and it's our annual fundraiser, and we're spreading the word, and we want folks to come to the event and celebrate with us. We're celebrating the support from the Carson City community, and we really just want to spread awareness about the services that we provide. The tickets are $50 per individual and $80 per couple.
Okay, and where's it going to be at?
It's going to be at the Gold Dust West.
All right, and it's on the 24th. What time?
From 6 to 9 p.m.
All right. Now tell us what's going to happen at this gala.
Sure. It's well, first of all, it's going to be a 3-course dinner, so people will be fed.
All right.
And our keynote speaker is going to be one of our youth, Yesenia Mata, and her journey and how ULC changed her life and her perspective on her career. So we're really, really excited. And we're going to, we want to highlight youth programming. That's what the event is going to be about, and what ULC is currently doing to address what's happening with our Latino youth in Carson City and in Lyon County.
Okay, so you cover both those areas. All right, and so you're going to have a lot of your youth members. Or
We are. And
All
we're
right.
going to have our staff there, and our sponsors as well, and members from the community. So it's going to be a good event. So far, we've sold 100 seats, and
Okay.
so our goal is 150. And
Okay, well, you're pretty close.
We're
Yeah,
getting
all
close.
right. That's great. So, and then where can they get the tickets from?
they can get the tickets by calling the office at 775-885-1055.
Okay.
And Antonio will talk to them, and we'll walk them through the process.
Okay. All right. Now, well, tell us a little bit about what your organization does.
Sure. So we do 4 things. We do family advocacy, we run a youth program, we provide legal services, and we also translate and interpret for individuals that need the help. The last 2 programs are fee-based, and they're on a sliding scale. So if a client can't afford to meet with the attorney, if they can prove to us that they're not bringing in enough money, we will give them a discount, and sometimes the service is free. Now, our family advocacy initiative, what we do there is we help clients overcome economic barriers, and we help them with job placement, service applications. Depending on what they need, we will tailor an action plan to help them. So that's the goal. And our youth program, we work with middle school students, and our goal is to keep them from negative influences. We want them to stay involved in the community, do positive activities, and to not only graduate from high school, but go on to college. So that's our focus with our youth program.
Okay. Well, we're going to take a short break right now and come back after a word from our sponsor.
Visit us to compare to be sure you're treated fair. Visit Downtown Coin in Carson City for a comparable quote on your coins, currency, and unwanted gold and silver jewelry located at 111 West Telegraph Street. Call 883-GOLD.
And we're back and talking with Jessica Cedillos, United Latino Community, about the Gala event coming up on the 24th. Now, is there going to be some entertainment for this?
There is. We're going to have live music, and when the program begins, they won't be playing, but for the rest of the night, you will be entertained.
All right. So you get that and the food. And now, what kind of food?
We're gonna have a Mexican style food, and so we're gonna, what I can tell you is I know we're gonna have a seafood tamal, and for the main course, we're gonna have a chile relleno, which is, I believe, a green pepper stuffed with cheese and chicken.
Yeah.
And
So.
yeah.
All right. Well, sounds very good. And so now let's tell everybody again where can they get tickets? How much are tickets?
You can get the tickets by calling 775-885-1055, and that's the number to United Latino Community's office, and just you can call and say you're interested in buying tickets for the gala dinner. And the tickets are $50 per individual and $80 per couple.
Okay. So now, let's get back to what your organization does.
Sure.
The youth programs, important about, getting the kids involved in things and getting them on the right track and kind of assimilating and becoming part of the community.
Yes,
Is
that's exactly what we're trying to do. What happens, or what we find happens, is that some of our youth, they just need a place to go and do something. And so they're not on the streets, they're not hanging out with the wrong crowd. And when they're in a safe environment and they're provided with, tutors if they need help with their homework, then they excel. If you believe in the student, then they're going to do well.
Right.
And so that's what we try to do with our youth.
Right. And you have, the barriers here you have language barriers, and things like that, and that can be very isolating. And so
it can.
And then that's when they start hanging out in the wrong places, right? Is it?
Sure. Or they become disillusioned. Sometimes it's not, that they're hanging out with the wrong crowd, but all they aspire to is working in a restaurant when there's so much more.
Right.
It happened with me. I was very fortunate to be part of quality youth programming that opened my eyes and said, there's more out there than what you see in your neighborhood. If you want to go to the university, you can go to the university. If you want to be an attorney, you can be an attorney. And so to me, it's inspiring working with youth. And that's what our youth get.
Well, and you're providing a great role model, for them to follow. So.
Exactly.
All right. And then now the family programs, explain a little bit more about how that works.
So usually we'll have a client come in and they need help writing a resume. So they're looking for a job and they say, well, we've gone to certain places and they want a resume, and they don't know how to do that. And so we will sit down with them and we will help them draft one so that when they go look for a job, they can include that with the application. We have families that have fallen, because of the economic downturn, can't buy food. And so they don't know, what services are available to them. We have the food pantry at the Ron Wood Family Resource Center, and they do a really great job, and they're one of our partners. And, if they qualify, we can help them with food stamps application. And the thing is that there's a stigma attached to that. And so for them to come in is a big deal and ask for that help when they need it.
So, but you're there to act as kind of the advocate to
Exactly.
kind of help them through the system and so they can
understand what's available.
Okay. Well, I want to thank you for coming on and talking to us.
Sure. Thank you.
And thank you for tuning in to OurTown at Common Coffee. We will catch you next time.
Visit us to compare to be sure you're treated fair. Visit Downtown Coin in Carson City for a comparable quote on your coins, currency, and unwanted gold and silver jewelry. Located at 111 West Telegraph Street. Call 883-GOLD.